In 1999, Line 6 changed the music world with the release of the Pod. A device that housed different simulations of amps and effects. It had all the things you could possibly need in one little bean-shaped box. Back then this was a revolution, and now 25 years later Line 6 has released the latest version, the Pod Express, for bass, which comes in the pedal format. Let's check it out. Hi everyone, welcome to Bass the World. My name is Gregor Fries. On bass we have my friend Sophie Chassé today, and this is the Pod Express bass. Line 6 has split their modular products in two lines. Helix as the everything platform for professional players, and there's the Pod, which is more of a simplified version with mainly surface level controls, which is more for home and band practice. The Pod Express is exactly that. You can see all the options right here. Let's hear the patch for the modern amp sound and a little bit Octaver, and then let's talk about what this pedal has to offer. The Pod Express bass runs on either 3 AA batteries or a standard 9V power supply. It's surprisingly light with a plastic housing. The black plate on top looks and feels like brushed aluminum. On the back we have a standard bass input, mono and stereo outs, an extra foot switch input, a USB port and your 9V power in. On the left sits a headphone out and a little wheel to control the master volume. Not just for the headphones but for the whole pedal. Now let's get to the cool stuff. The pedal controls are separated in an amp, a compressor, a synth, a distortion and a mod and delay section. By the way, if you want to buy this pedal, please check the links in the video description below. We're working with a bunch of dealers, and if you buy this or anything else through these links, they will pay us a little kickback. Doesn't cost you a cent and is the easiest way to support our channel. And now, back to the Pod Express. Each of these controls goes through 4 different areas along the way. For the mod delay section, for example, there is a chorus, a flanger, a phaser and a delay. This one has the exception that there's an extra spot to engage the looper when the control is turned fully clockwise. Each of these effects increases either the mix or the intensity the more you turn it. The LED ring around the amp control shows you how much you've dialed in. When the whole thing is lit up and you turn further, you get to the next section. That's a super easy way to set your tone, absolutely dummy proof. The big control in the middle offers you 7 different amp sounds. It has everything from a clean, almost direct studio sound to gritty and more characterful variations like punch or modern. If you don't want to use an amp sound but just effects, you can do that too. Let's hear one of those with some Octaver and a little bit of compression. Let's not forget the foot switches. The left one starts the whole thing and the right one can engage the tuner or be your tap tempo for time-based effects. If you press both at the same time, you get into a preset mode that allows you to save your favorite sounds, and then you can just step through them going up and down like this. In the middle sits a little button to save your presets, but it's also there to get you into the alternative functions mode. On the second level, the comp knob turns into the gain control, distortion becomes basses, synth becomes mids, modulation turns into your treble control and the amps into channel volume. Now let's do something wild and combine everything together. Let's overdo it properly. The growl setting here with the round amp, some fuzz and for good measure some phaser. Let's call it the Super Destroyer sound. like the way this pedal is designed. What I'm not always 100% on board with are the sounds. We all know what Line 6 is capable of in their Helix line. These sounds cannot be distinguished from the real gear they're modeling. This here isn't quite on this level. There are some great sounds in here, don't get me wrong. But some, I don't know. Also 4 different compressors and limiters, but no reverb or envelope filter. If I was on the design team for this, I would have argued for other priorities. This is still a cool pedal. If you want something uncomplicated that has all the essentials and even some fun stuff like synths or a looper, this is a great companion. And that's it from me. Here's a video of the wonderful, brilliant Line 6 DL4 Mark II delay. Awesome. Here's a fabulous merch shop, and here's me saying bye. Bass, bro.